All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are here with the July 4th live stream. I am, luckily, I have time to kill because Mrs. Gamer Nerd is away for 4th of July. So yeah, we figured we'd just do this today, and yeah, we'll have some fun with ETERSPIRE. Since I figure most people are not going to be around, I might as well just play something that I'm into right now. So we're going to check out and see if this is all good and ready to go, because you know how that works. Sometimes the situation is bad. All right, looks like we are good for live. Now, a fun story about this game. Am I enjoying ETERSPIRE? Yeah, but I don't want no. There you go. We'll just click no. Why not? All right, so I just wanted to say something about this game. I have been nonstop with this game, like for the last day or two, because I just love it. Like it's honestly one of those stupid MMOs that you just can't stop playing, and it's just ridiculously good. Now, we have upgraded a lot, all right, since the last video we just did, and when I did the review of the game. So basically, we're level 39. I have some pretty reasonable gear at this point. I mean, I end up having some spider gear that you get from fighting one of the bosses. You can just constantly fight the boss, and that will give you some of the gear here. I did just recently start fighting a new boss, which gave us this stuff, the ghostly thread boots. Kind of cool because you can actually farm now tier 5 gear from this boss, and a little slow fight, but you know what? It's fine. We're gonna show it anyway. This is the ghost cape. We didn't get that from the boss. We got that from the quest to unlock the whatever they call it, transposition, whatever, something thing. I forgot. We'll look at it. So basically, you have to find these red orbs that I've been looking in my inventory, and I'm like, what the hell are these things? And now that I know what they are, I'm like, oh, look, that's actually useful that I kept some of them. Let's go over here to the box lady. The box lady over here. She's somewhere over here. I'm like, where is she? She's over here by this dragon-looking mother effer. There we go. All right, so basically, we have these items, and they're these little red orbs. And this is some gear that I have for level 40. We may end up using it. I haven't decided yet, but either way, I've been keeping it as I find them because I'm able to kill things that are a lot stronger than I am. So here we go. We've got some of our little cosmetic little pets that I have. I can actually start to show them like I didn't have any last time. These things in here. So here we go. These red orbs here. They're called red catalysts. And you basically, I didn't know what the hell it was. It said, from corruption, redemption can be forged. And I'm like, what the frick does that mean? So we figured it out. We ended up doing a quest where you can use that to uncurse gear. And that's where we're going to be going now. So basically, we're going to be going into here, this area. And the hunting ground is where we want to go. So we're going to do that right now. So we're going to go to the mining camp, which is the second area, town, whatever you want to call it. And basically, we're going to go fight this deer, which is a ghost. And I'm going to show you kind of how I get the gear, at least so far. If you've played this game before and you know how to do this, then hey, then I guess you're not really learning much now, are you? All right, so this is the second town. We're going to come over here. It's like I said, I got to get used to the whole keyboard situation again because it's not the same as playing on my tablet. It's not as fluid, I'll tell you that much. It's not as much fun. All right, so we're going to go straight through the camp. I'm going to come up here. Now, I have all my gear at this point, with the exception of my chest piece, is all the spider boss gear. All right, so now we need to go to where? The hunting ground. So we want to go to the treacherous woods. So we're going to pick, where's the treacherous woods? Is that this? No. Is that it? I don't even know. Here we go. Treacherous Woods. That's where we want to go. And basically, I didn't even know this thing existed, by the way. Like, I was trying to figure out how the hell to fight this boss for like a day. And for some reason, I couldn't figure it out. All right, so now we need to go into the hunting ground, which I think we have to go. So here's the weird part. You basically have to go this way. I think it's up here. There's like a second. Oop, there's rock things in the way. These enemies can block you, by the way. All right, so you go up here, and I thought that this was locked and we couldn't get to the hunting grounds. I was wrong. There's a side path right here, which I didn't realize was here. And then we come in here, and there's all these deer, and we can kill them all. There you go. They're all dead. So right here, hunting grounds. And for some reason, that took me a long time to figure out. Who would have thought? Give me 1 second. Let me just do that. All right. So now we're at the boss. So this is our little boss guy. How do we aim up? So this is the undeep. What is it? Under the under deer. That's what it was. This is basically ETERSPIRE, which is an awesome, fun RPG. And the fun thing here is that, you know what's great about this game that I noticed is that everybody's enemies are instanced. I thought that it was going to be one of those situations where basically, like, say I'm sitting here and this jerk here, he's not a jerk, I'm just kidding. If you're watching this, Marlboro, you're a great guy. Basically, he's fighting his own deer. So, like, he will never get in the way of my deer. So unless we start a party, then we're not going to be fighting the same deer. So that's actually kind of cool. I'm glad they decided to do that. Now, I have this major skill. So we have our regular skills, which I'm using here. And then we have this major skill here, which does crazy damage. Say, boom, dead. Now, that's on a cooldown, that skill. And it's not going to be that great. So now what I do here, just so you guys can see, and yeah, I highly recommend playing this game, by the way. If anybody who's watching this, play this game. Like, it's so dumb, but it is so fun. So basically, I just sit here. I actually farm the spider boss. We're not going to do it today, just because it's going to... I don't want to sit here and just farm the same boss over and over again for an hour on stream. But basically, we just sit here, and you wait for him to respawn, and then you kill him again. See? There he is again. It's not that long of a skill turn. And then we just kill him again. Now, I have a skill which heals me at a 20% chance. It's one of the skills that we unlocked. As you can see, I'm healing there. So that way I can kind of life-steal my way back into not dying here. And there you go. So you can just sit here in every other fight. And now I delete these because you can only hold 30 items. So we're going to discard that. And basically you just sit here and farm the boss and to keep discarding the garbage that you don't need. And anytime the boss drops a good item, you keep that. And then when your inventory fills up, boom, you got it. So essentially, that's it. That's all you got to do here for these bosses. And you can get really good gear. I mean, here, I'll show you what I mean. So, like, all my gear is here. Where am I? All right. So this is the gear from the spider character. All right. Well, actually, let's do... I don't have my boot anymore. So this is all tier 4 gear. All right. The next tier below this is tier 3, which is in the area that is after you fight this boss. So basically, you can fight this boss and get really good gear from fighting the spider over and over again that allows you to kind of push forward into the next area. So you don't have to just farm, random loot. You can if you want to, but you're still going to be farming random enemies, but it's not going to be as crazy. And as you can see, we're kind of glowing now from all the gear that we have. But then this piece is tier 5. So now I can equip tier 5. Now, the other stuff was tier 5 that I showed you in my box before, but that stuff you have to be level 40 to equip. So this guy I can fight and have all this tier 5 gear, which is really good, and basically just kind of have it before I'm supposed to have it, essentially. And that's why the bosses are really cool, and this skill is awesome because it wrecks them. There you go. And he does have like a blind spell, but there you go. Now, the drop rate is pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you'll get like 2 or 3 pieces of gear. Sometimes you won't get anything. I mean, it just depends on the day. Oop, close that. Yeah, basically farming bosses for level 30 gear, but it's actually level 40 gear. Kind of crazy. All right, so let's get out of here. This is where I just got to. So now I have a bunch of quests that we have to kind of go back and do because I haven't been paying attention. And there's a lot of areas. Look at this. So many areas. So many. And apparently level 160 is the max level. All right, that's what I've seen because there's like notifications that pop up. So we're going to check out, I think let's go to the woods. I don't know if I can do the quest here in Mimi's Ranch. Apparently these other quests will actually unlock certain areas of the game and let you get into new areas that you haven't gotten to before. We did just do the Haunted Mansion, which was kind of suck, but whatever. All right, we're going to try and see if we can get in there. I don't know if we can. So let's go down to, here we go, Stone Hollow. And then see if we can get there. We could do some fishing too, by the way. I haven't done my fishing quests. And it keeps popping up every time I finish a quest. Say like this one, if I finish this, my fishing quest will pop up. Where are we? We need to go this way. All right, so we're going to go see if we can get into Mimi's, whatever the hell that thing is. Because honestly, I haven't been able to get in there yet. And I don't know if we can. We might have to do a quest. And sometimes these quests are like... Sometimes you got to do quests from like the next area. And they have to unlock at a certain level in order to get into these areas. So don't think that you're going to be able to get into every spot in the map immediately. All right, so we're in Stone Hollow. Am I going the right way? I am going the right way. All right, so we got to go to East Plains. That's this one right here. Cool. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this game, man. Like, it's It's so stupid, but it's so good. And the enemies are getting cooler. And yeah, you do die from time to time. All right, so now we want to go to the West Plains, which I think is this way. I believe the traveling merchant is over there. Come on, buddy. And I actually like the way the weapons are set up, where each weapon has its own skills. So like, if you want to use a fire staff, then guess what? You're going to have fire spells. Like it's just common knowledge stuff. That's kind of fun. All right, so now we want to go one more over to Maplewood South, and then we got to figure out if we can get into Mimi's area. What is this? Here, let's just get rid of these guys because they're in my way. Oh yeah, it's funny when I'm so used to doing like no damage. All right, these are the ruins, which we're not doing yet. I feel like there's a quest that I have to do in there. Hold on a second. Sardines. No, we already did that one. All right, so we got to go to do that thing for the cult. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things going on right now. All right, so I think this is the south. Is this south? South White Speckle? Look at this guy. Here we go. South Maple. Wait, is it South Maple I want? Yeah, we want South Maple Woods. All right, so let's go in there. See if we can figure this out. The music in this game is kind of fun. Like when you go out in certain areas, it's like techno music. All right, so let's see. Where... We need to go south to Mimi's Ranch. So I'm going to assume it's going to be somewhere. Let's go this way. Let's see if there's a way over here. I think there might... You can tell immediately if we won't be able to get into it because it'll be locked. I don't know what the hell's over here. All right, so this is what? Have we never gone here? What is this? This is Maplewoods North. All right, so that's not where we want to go. So we want to go the other direction, which is, I think is going to bring us to Forest Falls. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do a quest in order to unlock it. Because sometimes you'll see, like, there'll be like a... Oh, wait, there's two. Wait, there are two things over there. Ooh, maybe we can get into it. Hold on. Hold that thought. Maybe we can. I'm excited now. I like finding new areas in the game. Look at this guy. He's got little bunny ears. You can equip bunny ears, by the way. That's like that's actually part of your character design. You can equip some stuff. Yeah, Maplewood South, not Canada. Why, is that Canada? Is that a Canadian thing? Here we go, Mimi's Ranch. I didn't even know this was here. Holy crap. And the other thing is that sometimes you won't even see it because it won't be unlocked until you hit a certain level. So what the hell is Mimi's Ranch now? So this is a... Oh, she's got a quest for us. Nice, Mimi. That's right. That's why we came over here. Hello, Mimi. What is she going to do for us? The voices in this game are ridiculous. All right, so she's going to do a small ranch. I hope there's actually a town I found in one of the quests where you have to help imps, and they want you to help them rebuild their town. I don't know if it's like just a quest where you just do stuff and then their town's built, or if you actually get to choose which buildings they pick. But I'm just letting you know. That's actually kind of cool. All right, so this guy's a speckler trainer. All right, we're going to find 10 of them. So I don't even know... Sometimes these things just randomly unlock stuff that you're like, oh, wow, I wish I had done this earlier. Because this is probably like a level 10 quest. Freaking Canada. Ropesy, Napsy, Hapsy, Coopsy, and Joopsy. All of you, we find you all. All right, so we have to find all these guys. That's crazy. All right, so find all of Mimi's specklings. They're hiding throughout Stone Hollow Woods and the spot. Oh, my God, that's a lot. Talk to Mimi and Mimi Ranch once you find them all. Oh my God, that is going to suck. Holy crap, that's going to suck. Because, all right, so the woods are everywhere, and then the spot, look at this, just to kind of see how hard this quest might actually end up being. These are all the woods areas, and it could conceivably be all over here, like this whole area. And then the caves, look at this. This is the caves. So we'd have to go through all these areas. Oh, man, that's going to suck butt. All right, well, I guess it is what it is, right? It does sound like a journey. I don't know. We're gonna see if we can find any of them, and then we'll base how much of this quest we do on how hard it is to find these stupid little guys and what they do. All right, so we have to find their specklings. Now I don't know if that means that they're going to be hidden somewhere. So this is a speckling. All right, they're these little like furry guys, but I don't know what hers look like. I don't know if hers are like little white ones, if I have to kill certain ones. They don't really... I have to say, the one thing about this game that's a little weird is that they don't explain things very well. As far as like... Well, they'll explain like, the main quests, but they don't explain like certain mechanics and things of certain quests a lot. Like, one of them was like, oh, do the... Oh, I think I see one. Look at that. There they are. I found one. I think I found one. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, we're going to kill these guys. They're in my way. There you go. Oh, there we go. Pick up Ipsy. We got Ipsy. That's stupid. This is a dumb quest. I love it. Imagine having to actually go through and find. And that's the thing is we don't know where they are, so they could literally be anywhere. Let's see. This is one of the more weird quests. I haven't done this. All right, so I don't see any. Sometimes they're like hidden behind bushes and stuff. It's kind of weird. This is like some Pokemon stuff right here. We also don't know if they're all the same color. All right, seriously, guys, get out of my way. All right, let's see. Watch, they're just gonna pop up randomly. These little guys. Where are you? At least they're not hard to spot. Like they seem to be pretty easy to find. All right, so this is the Forest Falls. That's the other thing is I don't know how far they're saying the woods, like, because we have these, right? Forest Falls, south, north. We have Maple Woods. So you see what I mean? There's like a lot of different places that technically they could be. We're going to go into Forest Falls and see if there's any in there. Yeah, we're looking for some specs. Oh, man. Let's see if we can find any. Oh, Jesus, what'd I do? What did I do? Close this. There we go. It's always good to find some specs. All right, let's see what we got here. Any specs around here? Nope, those are monsters. No. We can go fishing. This guy's like butt naked. Oh, no, he's wearing something. Forget it. All right. I guess a good way to do this is to kill everything. And then if we see anything after we kill everything, then we know it's one of the little specks. All right, let's see. Can't tell if my keyboard's messed up or if it's just the game on this MMO thing. I don't see any specs here. And then that's the Bishop Cave, which actually leads to the Spider Cave, right? I think so. Let's go in here. Let's see. Let's just see. Because I have a feeling this is where, yeah, this is the Spider Cave. This is where we came to try to find a bunch of stuff last time. Oh my God, this is going to be rough. But you can already see that there. Oh, why are you attacking me, bro? I got 1904. Look at her. Look at you doing 9 damage. Yeah, that was not smart. I don't know why he's attacking me. But just to kind of give you an idea of like how large this game is. Like these are all like little areas. Oh, that's right, because this is a cave. That's why this is like one of the boss caves where we fight the other spider. I mean, you know what the good news about coming in here is that I actually do want to check out some of the other areas in the spider cave because there's some areas that I haven't gone to yet. Yeah, the spider cave is far away. Oh, here we go. We found. What are you doing, bro? Get out of here. Here, everyone dead. I found a speckle thing. This is not part of the quest. This is just hidden stuff. All right, we found a rune. I don't want that. That's for the lower end gear, so we don't need that. Do we see any little guys? See, this guy's got a quest. I feel like we did this quest. You know, let's pick it up anyway. F. There you go. We'll pick it up anyway, just so I have it. I can always switch to the other ones again later. I actually did this quest, I think. Hear him out, yeah. He brings you to the first boss, I think, if you actually follow his quests. No, sorry. It was the he brings you into the caves, actually, with the... This is going to be more interesting. Forget the specs. We'll find them as we go. We're going to do this quest. Guys, seriously, get off of me. You're dead. All right, let's go in here. This is going to be a better quest, because this one we actually have to kill things. Exactly, Polo. All right, so this guy... Marco, Mr. Marco. Choo. Yo, seriously, when you play this game, you're gonna see, you're gonna hear the voices, and you're gonna die. There's one guy, you fight this like you don't fight him, but there's like this Dark Knight guy, and he talks, and everyone's all like, and then you talk to him, and he's like, so it's really funny. All right, we gotta kill. What do we gotta do? Slay spider eater worms. Sure, this should be easy enough. These enemies are way lower than me, by the way, if you didn't notice. We are well past this part. Alright. But like I said, the areas are actually pretty diverse. I actually just got to an area that is like a desert area with a pyramid. There's caves, there's forests, there's trolls, there's imps, there's all kinds of stuff in this game. And I actually was like kind of shocked at how much stuff was in it. Where am I going? We have to go report back to Marco. Where is Marco? Funny enough, on the computer, it's actually a little bit... Oh, there you go. We got a Thunderstaff. That's nice. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. We're going the wrong way. Damn it. And that fairy is my pet, by the way. It's my first pet that I got here. All right, let's go this way. I don't know where I'm going. Let's go this way. This game reminds me of, literally reminds me of like an old school RuneScape, but like more 3D, obviously. More MMO 3D, like. That's kind of what this game reminds me of, and I think that's why I like it so much. Yeah, he does look like the wild. I like his goggles. They're great. I have to see when this game came out, because I think it's been out for a while. I just randomly stumbled upon it. And I'm like, you know what? This is a treasure. We need to continue playing this. Crawl into the crawl cavern and meet up with Marco and Rock. Who the f is Rock? Oh, we got to go back this way? Okay, crawl cavern. I forgot that there's different paths in this game. Here we go. Here he is. Marco. He's back. Yeah, vengeful spiders. Okay, so this one, I think... Okay, so this one screwed me up for a while because I thought I couldn't find the damn thing that we needed to find. We have to find a vengeful egg, and it's actually, I did this quest on the other account that I was messing with before we actually started my main. This is now my main account because I love it more. And by the way, mages, stupid fun to play, like ridiculously fun. They do so much more damage. Yeah, it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Marco Polo. All right, so we got to find... Wait, actually, I don't want to run too fast because there's side pieces here. Yeah, side pieces. I said it. Wait, is it... There's like a web here. Come on, get out of here. Get out of my face. All right, we're good. There's like a web with like a green egg in it, and it took me a while to find it because it's like an offshoot area in a spider web. All right, let's see. Let's kill everything that's in our face. There you go. It's got to be around here. Here it is. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. So this is what we were looking for. See this little glowing spider egg? There you go. Vengeful spider egg. I thought we had to kill everything, even though when you talk to him, he literally says, don't kill everything, because they're like, when you first get here, you're like level 14, and they're stronger than you, and they will kill you, by the way. Here you go. But now they're a joke. They're a big joke now. Let's go back to Marco. Mr. Marco. I don't know if I have to decide whether or not I'm taking the dogs out for 4th of July to look at some fireworks. Dogs don't like fireworks. That's like a famous thing. All right. This is where... All right, so he brings us into fight, I think, these like earthworms or something. If I remember correctly. Am I going the right way? Yeah, we're going the right way. We're going this way. But you see what I mean? Like, this is one little quest of the game. And as you see from the specs... That's like a really big quest as well, as far as like you got to like really search around for some things. Not all the quests are like that. Some of them are literally just, you know, here, kill 10 of these stupid monster, and that's what it is. But not all the quests are like that. I think it's because I'm pressing too hard on my keyboard. I think that's why it's not working so well. It's the forward that's bothering me. All right, no, stop it. There you go. Talk to this boy. Mr. Marco, he's back. Choo, choo, choo! Yeah, we got to find a spider-eating worm egg. This one, I think, is just attacks. There we go. Now it's good. All right. So I think this one, yeah, we have to find 7... Oh, no, this one we got to search also. So this one, we have to find little eggs. They're all in the coves. Most of them were not very hard to find. You just got to look for these little red glowing spots on these, whatever these things are. These little egg things. You could conceivably just follow the wall, and that would make it easier to not miss one, because you're just going to go down each one of these little paths, and most of these guys are not very difficult to kill, even at the low level that you might be at. What am I doing? We're turning this way. Even at the low level that you get here, it's not that difficult. So I found that the combat in this game is mildly, like, I'd have to say it reminds me of more of a Diablo kind of thing, where like, yeah, you're just spamming the same 5 skills pretty much the whole time, but for some reason it's still fun. Like it's still enjoyable to murder things with like a giant electric ball. Like it still makes me happy to do it. Okay, now this one's a little bit on the side. There we go. We need 7 of these. That was 4, I think, right? By far, I actually had to go online for it. There's one quest that we did. Let me move my tablet up, because right now it's sitting flat, and I'm not able to like kind of look at it at the same time while I'm playing. There we go. Now we're good. Now I can just look up and see what's going on there. All right, so, and now I have space to move my arm. there's a Haunted Mansion quest, and it's really, really weird. I actually had to go online to figure it out. Let me rephrase that. I didn't have to, but it annoyed me enough that I wanted to. Let's put it that way. And you kind of go into this haunted mansion, and you have to, like, I don't know if anyone has ever played the game. What is that stupid thing where you have to click the like, it's not Simon Says, but when you have to click the lights, I forgot what it's called. There's like 4 lights on it, and you got to click them in an order. That's kind of what it reminded me of, in the sense that you have to find the correct order of rooms, and if you click the wrong room, you go back to the beginning, or it puts you in another area. Like, it was just really annoying, and I didn't want to do it anymore, so I just looked up the answer. Did I find all the eggs? I did! Cool. That's all the eggs. Now, this is where we go in and we find a giant worm, but for some reason, they didn't make us fight it last time, so I want to see if we can go back in here and fight it. Alright, because he's going to make us run. I want to see if that's a boss we could fight. Yeah, close that. Alright, where are we? Oh, where's my boy? Here he is. Where's my dude, Marco? Where's Marco at? Isn't Marco the guy from Die Hard? He's not the one that someone... Yeah, he's the first guy that dies, right? They killed Marco. True. Oh, nice. 14k EXP. I'll take it. We're trying to get to level 40 so we can start equipping that other gear. All right, let's see where we can go in here. Oh, another one of these things. Give me a title. Oh, crap. All right. Are you serious right now? Stupid spiders. All right, let me just look at this map real quick, because there's some stuff here that we've never done. All right, so this is the Worm's Nest. There was no boss, was there? Winding Burrows. Spiderling Tunnels. Let me go back to the Worm's Nest and see if that boss is there. So we're going to go to the what does that say? The Recondescent? Whatever the hell that frickin' means. What's this? What is that? Alright, is this the one? Which one is this? This is Forest Falls. We don't want that. We don't want to go to Forest Falls. Alright, kill these guys. Let me see. Where the hell am I? I'm not used to this area because I don't come in here very often. Once you get to the boss, you kind of forget that it's here. Alright, so this is the Silky Passage, and then this is the okay, we found it. So this is the one we want. We're going to go back in here. And I said this on the other video. It's definitely, it's not a lag when you go into a new area. It's just, that's just the way the game is. It does that. It does that on every platform that I've played it on. All right, let's see. What are we looking for now? We are looking for the Crawl Cavern. I think that... Oop, you know what's fun about 4th of July? You can never tell if it's a firework. Oh, this guy's in my face. If it's a firework or someone shooting guns out there. I guess either one could be fun. You never know. All right, let's see. It just works. All right, so let's see. All right, so now we're looking for the Worm's Nest. Looks like we can't really go any further than this anyway, so... Yeah, Dragon Ball Z's. That's the way it works. Bump. It's funny, because like, I was sitting here getting ready to do this, and I'm like, do I really want to do this today? I'm like, I could do it tomorrow because she's off. I mean, she's away. But if she comes home tomorrow night, then it's going to be annoying. So I'm like, you know what? I was like, I'm just going to do it today. People can watch the live stream whenever the hell they want, so it's not like it has to matter if anyone's even on. And like I said, I was in the mood to play this, so I'm like, you know what? We're just going to play what I want to play right now. I don't want to play... I'm honestly, I wish I could say that I wasn't, but I am 100% getting... Not even getting, I am bored of Raid. So, like, that's why I've been putting a lot more games on. It's like, I'm done, kind of done with it. Worm's Nest. We're getting to that point where maybe, just maybe, I may consider summoning all those shards. Imagine. All right, so the Worm's Nest. Is there a boss here is the question. That's the question. All right, so there's nothing here. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, I enjoyed it. I'm never gonna say that I'm never gonna say that it wasn't fun. I'm never gonna be like, you know what? I wish I never played Raid. I'm never gonna say that because it really is. It really was a fun game. All right, so there's nothing here. We're gonna get out of here and go to the other area. There's not. It's just it's the same crap over and over again. Like it's. I wish. Oh, what's this? Give me something good. Ah, shit. Like I wish I could say that there was anything new about it. It's just the same shit every single time, and I'm just kind of like, cool. Like, oh, look, another freaking thing. So, like, yeah, it's just not making it fun anymore. I mean, granted, it was not fun for me in the beginning either, because that's why I started that account. So, I can't say that, you know, it was my favorite thing. And I'll be honest, like, I know my channel's very small right now, and I'm okay with that, because I want to get into... I need to start doing the things that I wanted to do. Is this where I wanted to go, or is this back to where I was? No, this is where I wanted to go, right? Where am I? Yeah, now we got to go to Bishop Cave. Because we're eventually going to... You know, I'm going to be playing a lot of different stuff, and I'd like to kind of get into more games that are... Oops. That are not log in every day kind of game. So, like, this game is kind of fun. You know, whether or not I keep doing it on... Whatever, on stream or not, who the hell knows. But... You know, these kinds of games are fun because I can actually just log in and make a video on where I'm at. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I like to do. And Raid is like, I have to... There's so much prep that goes into all of those games. And they're kind of all predatory. So it's not even like I could say Raid is the one that's doing it. It's just every single freaking... Oh, here we go, pass. That's just every single game nowadays. So it's just like, okay, cool. How much can I spend to do this? How much can I spend to do this? How much can I, you know, it's like, oh, I have to log in every single day and do 5 fights in the arena. And it's like, if you're playing 3 games or 2 games, you got to do 20 fights in the arena every day over 5 games. You know, it's like, where's the fun in that? There's no fun anymore with that. So I definitely want to, and honestly, I do need an MMO in my life. Like, that's one of the things I've said to myself. I miss MMOs, and that's kind of why I'm like kind of digging through some of these games. I want to see what they're about and if they're fun. And if this one's fun, then screw it, we'll play it. I'm not going to not play those games. It's just I don't want to have that be my whole channel because I just don't have time. I can't do 30 fights in the arena every day. This is where it was. Okay, so this is the area we didn't go to. We'll go fight that guy real quick just so you can see him. I think it's here. And then we're going to go into this little purple spot over there. I think this is it, Spider's Nest. All right, so this is the first boss that we fought where we just farmed the crap out of him. We still haven't gotten the armor, but we're at the point where it doesn't even matter. So let's go in here. So this is Gaga, whatever his name is, in the Spider's Nest. Yeah, I mean, most MMOs at this point, I mean, unless you're playing one of those games where you have to do your dailies, like even Final Fantasy XIV. Exactly. So this is the first boss. I can always boot it up. This is Gaga. Gaga. Now, he's going to die in about 3 seconds. So, yeah, there you go. So I just sat here like this. Same thing as that other boss. And when we first got to him, I only had, I think I had like 600 health when we got here the first time. And I was like level, I think I literally you just get to level 20 here, I think. So we were level 20, so 19 levels lower. And I just sat here for, no kidding, I have to say longer than I would like to say. Probably for about 2 hours. I was watching a show. And I just sat here and I didn't even move. I literally just stayed right here and killed him over and over again. Like this. There you go, Sunstone Shards. And we just kept finding his gear and upgrading it. And we're running out of room now, so we're going to delete some of this crap. Because I want to see... I don't want to run out of room here. We'll keep the gear, because the gear gives you good money. Alright, that's good enough. So now that's that. So that's the first boss. And then there's something we haven't tried yet, which I'm not going to do yet today. But in here is a retreat. And basically, it's like an upgraded version of the boss, apparently. And it looks like multiple bosses have this retreat. So, like, I think one's over here. Here we go. So, there's Runic Circle and then the Runic Path, which is basically a group fight where you'll go in there and you have to go in with other players. So, there are going to be raids in this game, which is kind of cool. Let's go back this way. We're not going to the retreat. We're going to get out of here. I want to see what that other area is because we haven't checked it out yet. I think we walked into it and it was just like level 22 enemies. And where the hell? Oh, where am I? I think it was like level 22 enemies when we first got here. And I was like, I don't want to go that way. But now we are going to go that way. Because you never know what's going to unlock. All right, let's go up this way, and then we're going to go into this little corner here. I hope this game is... If this game is old, I hope it blows up again. And if it is new, I hope it blows up anyway. I don't know if it was in beta when it like back then. I have no idea. I literally haven't looked anything up. All right, so here we are. We are in... Yeah, this is the Ghost, level 22. So now let's see. We have 2 areas to go through. Windy Cliffs. Maybe this will give us something good. Oh, I'm taking damage. Ghouly ghosts are mad. This is very dark in here. I like the music too. Very scary. Very RuneScape. Like even the walls in this game look RuneScapey. What the hell is that? Oh, that was a guy. Oh, here we go. This way. Maybe this is the way through? There's got to be a way through. This is really creepy. It's all like fogged out. Oh, okay. So I guess it's meant to look like this. What's this? Nope. Maybe we might have to do a quest later on to get through these areas. You never know. All right, so we can't go that way. We'll go this way. Is this like a... It's like a maze, bro. Question is, where does it go? Nope, I'm walking into something. There we go. All right, so this looks like it's going somewhere. Maybe. Nope, it ended. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. That's the winding... That's the next area. So we got to find our way around to that. Unless that was the beginning, which I don't think it was. I'm like, I don't think it was. Nope, not that. I don't remember. You know, I don't remember ever playing 76. Hold on a second. I don't remember playing Fallout 76. I played Fallout... Which one was the Fallout? Is it Fallout 4? I think that was the one where they introduced... What was it? Like, you could build your own city. Ooh, what's this? Damn it. It's always garbage. Give me... I haven't found a teleport stone in, like, hours. Alright, so that is back to where we came from. So I guess, what? Is there nowhere... How do we get out of here, then? Huh. Interesting. Oh, this looks like we're going somewhere now. Oh, whoa, whoa. Did we find something? We did! We found it. Brooding spot. You know what's funny about that game? The Fallout 4. I actually forgot to actually play the game. Like, I literally played... Oh, okay, we can go right into there. That's the Windy City. I'm curious what that is. But let's see what else is around here first. Oh, look at this. A bunch of spiders. Exactly what I wanted to walk into. Is this... Nope. Why would I do that? So, like, see, alright, so, like, something like this. See this? This sometimes becomes like a portal, just so you know. All right, so let's kill some things. So yeah, I mean, that game actually was ridiculous. I played it, and immediately, as soon as I got to the part where you could build your town, I turned the game into SimCity. The Windy Cliffs. What does this do? Let's see what this does. Is this a new area completely? That would be amazing. This is actually the Windy Cliffs. Huh. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at that. Alright, so this is going to bring us to a new area, I would assume. Spire Valley, is that on here? They have stuff like this. Like, look, they just pop up with, like, level 50 enemies. What level is he? I can't see. He's 52, right? I guess you could come here and, like, try to kill these things. Yeah, no, we're not going to go. We're not going to mess with that. We are not messing with level 50. I have seen what a enemy that is 3 levels higher than me can do to you within like seconds. So the fact that this thing is literally 13 levels higher than me, we ain't messing with that. But we've at least unlocked the area. So now we know that we can teleport here and come back here. So we've done the hard part, and it looks like there's no more quests. Yeah, there's no more quests in the spider caves at this point, so we don't need to worry about it. Shallow Woods, I think we are now... We have all the quests for the Stone Hollow. So we just got to go wander around and find those stupid specs. It sounds so racist when you say it like that. They're specs, guys. Specs. SPEC. Specs. All right. And they're just little fluffy animals. All right. So this. All right. So there is a quest in here to fight monsters, which is here, the Murky Woods, which actually I'm not opposed to doing right now because we do need to go into, I think, one of these other areas to do that. We'll do that because that way I can just teleport out of here. Get the flock out of there. I'll tell you what, though, if I do play games like this, you should know that the live streams are going to be longer because I completely stop. I don't look at the clock at all when I play games like this because I just love them. So I'm just, and like, this is what I'm doing anyway. Like, if I wasn't streaming outside of taking the dogs outside for a little bit to play on the 4th of July, this is what I would be doing while, kind of just chilling with my free time. I'd be sitting on my tablet playing this. So I might as well stream it, right? Yeah, I know. Who wouldn't be? Everyone likes longer things. And especially if it's a game that you play. Like when nobody's really playing this right now. So yeah, it's going to be not as fun. But if other people start playing it, or you start getting people who do currently play it, it's a lot more fun too. Yeah, once you get more people. That is what she said. I don't know if that's what you were referring to specifically, but that's what I'm thinking you were referring to. Firefly Corner. Where the hell is that? These are those imps. They're very cute. There's a whole town of them. And, I mean, he's murdering them, but you know what I mean. He's murdering imps, but we're friends with imps. And I think they like to be called height challenged. Vertically challenged. That's what they like to be called, not imps. There we go. Where are we? Firefly Corner. Which one is that? That's this one. What was it? Handsomely challenged. If they were ugly. This guy's got a really cool panther. What is going on here? Yo, this dude has... Oh, this is how you know he spends money, because he pays for the... like the, whatever they call it, the pass or whatever. And that gets you the access to things. Some of the stuff you can only buy. Nothing important so far. Like, I think it's all cosmetic crap. I don't think any of it actually benefits other than, like, more inventory. Which, right now, doesn't seem to be that big of a problem. Where are we going? We're going to Bule Bule Cave. I don't know where the hell that is. Where the hell is Bule Bule Cave? I just like saying it. Is that this? That is this. Bule Bule. Here it is. We're going to Bule Bule. Not probably. He definitely bought that mount. Alright, so we're in Bule Bule. Alright, so now we're looking for Murky Woods, which I think is that. Let's go over here. Alright, what are all these guys doing here? These guys are cool. No, we had to clear out some inventory. Alright, so let's go over here across the bridge. Oh, cave crabbies. I think we're supposed to kill these guys. Yep, we do have to kill these guys. Oh, okay, because this is where we... Okay, we're good. So let's go into our items here. Let me delete some crap, because I don't have any items. To be honest, I don't even think I really... Actually, no, this stuff's all garbage. Delete this stuff. Even this stuff is garbage. Yeah, steel, we don't... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Stop it. Equip. Get out of here. There we go. Delete. That's what we want. Delete. This is all crap gear. I forgot. We don't want any of this crap clouding up my inventory. Because now we're fighting enemies that are at least reasonable. And will give us items that we actually want. So we don't want to not be able to get that. I wish they had a kind of an easier way to do this outside of selling it. There needs to be more merchants in this damn game. Yeah, exactly. Don't want any of that crap. I kind of wish these items didn't drop. I wish they just dropped gold. Like, there's no reason to have this. I assume they're doing it because they don't want people to just farm indefinitely, but it is, if anything, just make it easier to discard stuff, bro. All right, so this is tier 2. Delete that. Good enough. Discard. Now, this stuff, Here we go. This is all the crap. So we're going to get rid of the garbage that we definitely don't need. So that's gone. I can sell those too. We're good enough for now. Let's kill some crabbies. I forgot that this is the actual quest, so that's fine. This is what we were coming here for. So that lightning ball is preposterous, by the way. Like, it literally will just travel and wipe the floor with anything. Like, look at this. Like, you just sit here. Oh, where's my mouse? There we go. Like, I can kill everything in its path. Like, look. See? Like, it literally just killed everything around it. Freaking awesome. Awesome spell. And this is why I said that being a mage is awesome. Because you can literally just stand, like, right here. You can wipe these guys out like this. And then stand here and just do that and kill the things behind you. So you can kill, essentially, 2 entire areas of enemies quickly and gain items quickly as well. There you go. They're all dead. So it's kind of nice when you're farming like certain items. It actually makes your life a lot easier. That was the worst spell. Right there. We don't like that spell. Alright, we need crabbies. I'm killing stupid mushrooms. Oh, now I hear the fireworks. Fireworks are popping off now. Eventually, I think I don't know. You know what? I've gone to the same fire. I think that's why I don't care this year. I'll probably care next year. 1, she's not around, and 2, so like I don't really give a hoot. And we always go to the same fireworks every year because it's actually a really like good place. But since she's not around, I'm not even gonna go. So I'm just like whatever. I feel like everyone ends up doing their own thing anyway. So it's like 4th of July isn't a big party thing unless you're in high school. Once you're out of high school, yeah, no. 4th of July becomes one of the dull holidays that no one cares about. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, we got a cape. That's exciting. Too bad I have a ghostly cape, and I don't want their crappy red cape. Where are these guys? Oh, here we go. I keep forgetting that I don't have to really go anywhere to do this. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. Does that mean that everyone's going to start singing Happy Birthday to America? That would actually be kind of funny. All of a sudden, you see everybody outside just singing Happy Birthday to America. Boink. Oh, we have a couple more crabbies left. I'm hoping this is enough to get me to 40. What did we get? 6,000. Trash. All right, let's see. Where are we at now? Murky Woods. Oh, so there's a new hunt. Oh, nice. That's good. I thought this was the hunt that I was doing. All right, so let's go in here. Murky Woods. So there's going to be another hunt in here somewhere. Here we go. Nice. I'm not going to lie. I may just say screw it and not worry about the drops and just kill everything. Level 39 hunt. What is it going to make me fight? Cave crabbies again? Really? With all these awesome level 40 enemies here, you're going to make me fight crabs again. You frickin' bastard, man. Alright, whatever. So be it. Where's my stupid cave again? These are murky chomps? Murky chompies? That's funny. What is this? Dark Moor. That doesn't sound fun at all. But I want to see what it is. What is that? Oh, yeah. No, we don't want to be here at all. Ooh, level 63. Getting the flock out of there, man. We do not want to be there. Yeah, you would think that. Well, no, they are. Like, the level 40s, like, the enemies are actually pretty cool. It's just, I'm just mad that they're making me go back to fight the crabbies again in Bully Cave when I just did that. And this is a level 39 quest. So, like, why am I fighting these guys again? Like, I want to go fight something else. This is actually the first time that's ever happened. I've never seen that happen where they made me fight the same ones. But these are just repeatable quests, I think. I don't know if these are like all like I don't believe these are going to be quests that are, they're not actual like story quests. That's not what we're doing right now. We're just doing like backlog quests so that we can kind of clean up and see if there's anything that we're missing. Luckily, none of this matters to me, so like we don't really, what am I doing? I don't really care if we like get any drops here. It's all level 30 below. Once we start fighting level 40 enemies, I'm going to want to clear my inventory out because that's when I'll start getting gear for the stuff that I'm using. But all this crap, I don't care. It's just, we'll just sell it. Holy crap, I didn't think that was going to land there. I really didn't think that was going to land. Yes, there is a bank. It holds 80 items, I believe. Your main inventory right now only holds 30. And if you spend money, you can upgrade your bank as well. I don't know if there's like guilds or anything, but there's definitely stuff so far where there looks like there is stuff where you have to use other players, or at least join with other players. I don't know if there's any guilds or not. I would assume there's discords and stuff for this game. Like I said, I'm not that deep into it. This is literally my second, maybe third day of playing it. Oops. Like, you can get to where I am in about a day or two. And that's, like, without really going too crazy. As long as you're a mage. Mage was much easier to level, as you can see. Like, stupid easy to level. Well, remember, it's getting slower. Like, it's not that like, it's going to take some time. But mage is officially much easier to level, though. Just because what you're seeing with, like, that spell and stuff. Like, this orb spell is ridiculous for leveling. Perfect. Nice. Now I can level to 40. All right, so let's look at skills. What do we unlock here? Combat ability tree. All right, so... And I think you get one free reset. Yeah, I have a reset. So you can reset all of your skills if you're not happy with them, at least once. So I'd say just keep leveling up whatever the hell you want, and then when you figure out what actually works. All right, so here we go. Now this is where you got to get a little bit... You got to kind of relax and chill for a second, because this is going to change the skills that you currently own, all right? So, like, this is the skills that we have. So now this one will make my lightning shot stronger. Which, honestly, I'll be honest, I don't really like that skill. The ball skill I like, and the lightning skill that I have I like. That's on my staff, though, so that doesn't count. So this one... Blizzard 2. Rains sharp razor ice from above with longer storms at higher levels. Learning this ability will replace the one in slot 3. This skill sucks. I didn't like this one. Summons meteors. I did not like it personally. I don't know. This is a tough call because I'll be honest. The lightning skill, although I hate it, it actually works really well for smiting somebody off to the side because it has an auto track like you just saw. So it kind of is good. And I already have... All right, so this is essentially an AoE. This is an AoE. And then the skill I have is an AoE. So having a tracking skill might be good. Razor thin sharp from above. Do I really need another AoE skill? I really don't think I do. Yeah, we're gonna stick to the lightning theme. I like it, so we're just gonna keep it for now. All of my skills are lightning. Live with it. Live with it, Mr. Nerd. All right, so let's see how much damage this thing does now that we are level 2. And if it changed at all. All right, so let's see what this does. Oh, I didn't see it hit anything. Oh, now we can use it twice in a row? Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, I'm glad I kept it. So now we get 2 shots. That's actually really cool. So basically, it's doing the same damage. It's just we can smack twice now. All right, I like that. But it's good for off to the side enemies, so I actually do like that. All right, so let's see here, map. Let's go back to the town. We are now level 40, so it looks like all the quests that we can do, we have. What is this? Rune Circle. Oh, that's right. No, that's not. We can't do that. The boss there is like level 42. The desert. We can go here. We can actually farm level 40 gear now. Let me go to the town. Let me go to the... This is where we're at, just so you know. I still got to go back and finish the stupid spec quest, but whatever. This is the area we're actually up to. and the enemies are like really strong. So this is the desert town of Alcalga, whatever it's called. Let's go this way. So this is like really reminds me of like RuneScape. Very, very, very high RuneScape vibes. It's crazy how big this game is for, like, look at this. Like, this is a pretty damn big game for, like, a random stupid MMO that's on, like, mobile. All right, so let's see. Actually, where's the bank? I don't know this town very well yet. I've only been here once. So armor's here. And I still got to go back. I'll probably end up farming that stupid goat guy. Nope, don't want this guy. Where's the bank? Where is the bank? Here we go. This is the banking system. All right, so Molly, she's the banker in every town. We're going to sell the items first. So you can actually sell items at the bank, which is nice. So all this crap can go. Sell everything. See how much easier that was? Sell this. We don't need any of this crap because it was all garbage. And then we're going to sell off this stuff because I don't want it. These don't really give you any money. All right, so this is the shit that we want to sell. So let's get rid of all this crap. Sell all this, because this is all the steel stuff that we don't need. We don't need these anymore, the sunstones, because we're going into the red ones now. So we can pretty much sell all of this crap off and not worry about it. Steel, we don't need any of this. We're not leveling up any steel gear anymore. So now we have all of our red stuff. And then, oh, look at this. Oh, that's Ipsy. Okay, so we have, I forgot, we have those stupid little animals on in my inventory right now. All right, close this. There we go. Yeah, it is Al-Kharid. You know what? You're right. This is Al-Kharid. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, bank. So we can go into the bank now. All right, so these are the stuff that we have. Now, these are upgraded with meteor shards. So, yeah. Yeah, they don't. It's kind of nice. All right, so we're going to withdraw this stuff. I want to see how much this changes my skills. Let's take this. Is this stronger? This is 157. We're going to have to upgrade this at least once for it to be useful. These are some of my pets, which we don't really need. These are the shards that we can't use. We have one meteor shard. Withdraw 1. And we're going to withdraw this item. Withdraw 1. So now we can actually upgrade one thing. So let's go to the boy. Where is he? Here he is. My man. Santa Claus. Mr. Santa. There we go. All right. I'd like to upgrade something. Let's see if one level on this rod will help. Select. All right. So we're going to upgrade this. Select. Enhance. Now, is that rod have any negative affinities? It does not. So there's nothing negative on that. One of these had negative. This has -4 strength, and we don't want that. So we're going to select this one, and we're going to add this to remove that. Select, enhance. There you go. So now the negative thing is gone. So there we go. No more negative. So it's just this. So we can upgrade it. But this is still not stronger than what I have on. However, that being said, this is. So we're going to equip some of this stuff. I want to see how I look in my new gear beforehand. Equip. Equip. Let's put all this stuff on and see what happens. This is weaker. No, it's not. It's stronger. Okay, so this is stronger now. We actually can use that. So this is a fire weapon. And then we got my book, which is better as well. So let's see where we're at. You like my new outfit? Look like a freaking pumpkin. Stupid. All right, let's go to the level 40 area real quick. And basically what we would do in this situation now. Is this it? The desert? I don't know. Yeah, I'm basically a giant pumpkin. All right, so these are all level 42. These enemies are stronger, I think. I don't know if we can kill these guys in one hit. Oh, we can. So what I would do in this scenario, like let's just say we were going to just sit here and do what we got to do. I would go in here and just stand here and just do this the whole time and get some gear. Or I would go back to the boss of the, more than likely, I would go back to the boss, to be honest, because I like the ghastly stuff, and do that. There's also an area that has, oh, there's a hunt here. That's nice. Where is this going? 41. These guys are Where's the scorpions at, man? Is this Alkane South Desert? I'm looking for. There's a scorpion situation here over here that I was going to level in. This is not it. Where's the map? The desert. Where did we start? We started at the ancient gate. Came here. We've only been. Maybe this is it. Forgotten Remains. Is that it? Let's go to Forgotten Remains. Let's go to world map. We're going to go to Alcaga. Let's go to the remain place. Because I want to see if... Because I think that's what it was. They opened up the town for us. And I think that was the spot that had the scorpions. Alright. Pumpkin Monk activated. Alright, so now we are looking for Forgotten Remains. So where the hell is Forgotten Remains? Oh, that looks like it. I see it. That should be it. Right there. Forgotten Remains. Nope, that's the pyramid. What the fudge? I don't want to go to a pyramid. I want Forgotten Remains. Forgotten Remains. Is this it? Oh, I see a thingy. I see a thingy. Pick up. Really? 17 coins? I get more than that from other stuff. Let's go here. Let me see if this is it. Now, you only need to fight in order to farm items. You only need to fight... Yeah, this is it. So you only need to fight the lowest level enemies. So these guys are level 40. So this is what I was saying is you can just sit here. I don't have my... Damn it, I'm not using the fire stick. I got to switch my weapon. Yeah, that sucks. Ah, that weapon sucks. We're switching it back. There you go. Equip this. We're not switching that. All right, so basically I would sit here and just smack these guys. There we go. Meteor shard, see? And then I face this direction. Oop, we're going to face like this. Like this. And then just shoot this out like that. And then when these other guys appear, if you do it all at the same time, then the timing is pretty much the same. See? We just got EXP for doing that. It's because it was behind us and it killed him. And you just do this over and over again to get whatever items you need. It's boring sometimes, but you know what? It's easy and it's quick. You can just do it this way. PC is actually much easier for like setting yourself up a little bit better to do this because you can literally just back up straight. The tablet's a little bit more, weird. But yeah, you can just do this and get the upgrade shards and the upgrade runes easily while leveling pretty easily as well. See? Boom, there you go. Another 200 EXP for just sitting here. And the timing on this is actually exactly the time of the skill change. So if you wanted to, like if you want to move forward here, you could do this to get those last two guys in there and then just ignore the guys behind you completely, see? So you can just do that, and there you go. Now I got these two guys where I don't really have to kill the ones behind us. So it just depends on how lazy you really want to be and how many button clicks you want to do, see? Because you can just kill them all, and then eventually you're going to get a bunch of items. See, like this is the tier 5 gear. So we can start, I mean, I have this better piece right now, but here you go, just so you can kind of see the difference. So tier 5 of the normal type, not excellent quality. Excellent quality would probably be either equal or better. Regular quality gear is lower than this gear that you can get from a level 30 boss. So the ghostly thread boost, but this also requires you to do the transmogrification or whatever it's called. So it does require a little more work in that sense, but it's not like any of the items to get any of this is hard. So you could conceivably just do this and get the tier 5 gear that's excellent if you're really patient, because the drop rates are a little slow. I've gotten lucky and, I've gotten some pretty good gear, but it just depends on what you want to do. And remember, the gear's good both ways. So you could conceivably just do this and go back to the boss. It's not like there's any difference between doing both. It's not like someone's going to get mad at you for switching. Here, let's kill this guy. See, we could kill that guy. So we got him anyway. I mean, and if you want, and you're not lazy, you could just run over here and shoot these guys. There you go. More meteor shards. So I can actually upgrade my weapon. Now, I'm not going to upgrade that fire staff because I don't like it. And I am using all lightning stuff. Like, everything I do is all lightning here. That's just because that's just a preference. That's not something you have to do, obviously. You're not going to be forced into using lightning. Ooh, why did I do that? I'm going to see how much damage this does now. 600? Okay, so that 2 hit. It's honestly, it's great for bosses, is what that lightning hit. And for stragglers, I've noticed it's really good for that. So basically, what we're going to end up doing is probably staying around here. It looks like I have green hair, but I don't. That's my hood. That's just my hood. So yeah, I mean, we're probably just going to end up leveling a little bit now for the next, tonight, and then maybe doing some. This is the town? Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't want to die. So we'll probably end up just leveling here for a little bit. I mean, there's no rules, but I always choose lightning. That's not true. Let me rephrase that. It depends on the game. I actually, old school me, probably fire. Current me, I've been liking lightning better, especially when it's like purple blue lightning, like storm. Then yes, 100%. Well, I think, like I said, I think for this point, we're just going to have to level for a little bit because the next quest, see the Temple Guardians, they're level 41. We're going to want to try to get a little bit above that by leveling and finishing off those last few quests. I do have 5 quests we need to finish, 4 actually. So we got to find these stupid little specklings. We have to find this unlucky cultist, which I literally have no idea what's going on with that. We have to fish for compliments. That I don't have to do. That's fishing. And then we have to slay bald ents for the little guys. Those fireworks are going crazy now. For the imps, so we got to kill them. So I'm going to finish those quests off just to get some EXP from that. But otherwise, we're going to start farming gear again, which I don't have to make a video for unless I get bored. We may do that. But yeah, I mean, this is one of those games that, if people are into this, I know it's fun. It's like a RuneScape kind of game with like a lot of quests, a lot of maps. It's actually fun to fight in the game. I don't like it on PC as much just because it's a little bit wonky as far as like being able to move it around. But on tablet, I freaking love this game. Like I could play it all night. I played for like 2 hours last night, and I actually had to stop myself from playing and farming the boss because I got tired, so I had to stop. But otherwise, I would highly recommend everyone at least give it a try. Even if you're not sold on it from seeing these videos or whatever, I would highly recommend trying it because it kind of gives itself its own little thing as you're playing it, and you just kind of start to like it. It's weird. I didn't think it was going to be good when I first started, but now I love it. All right, so thank you, DK Souls, for popping in and being one of the few, the proud, the many, the only. I think a few other people popped in here. But thank you for popping in. Thank you to everyone who watches this. I know that it's 4th of July, and most of you will probably be out watching fireworks. So I'm not surprised that no one showed up. It's okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this on the playback. And I'm glad that we had a little bit of fun in this ETERSPIRE. I'm going to say it wrong. ETERSPIRE? ETERSPIRE? Whatever you want to freaking call it. ETERSPIRE? I don't know why it's French all of a sudden. ETERSPIRE. Oui, spider. It's not even spider. It's freaking spire. Either way, it's stupid. Dumb name. Game's great. Play it. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for popping in. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. We do a live stream every single week, so if you're watching this, you should know that by now. And if you don't know that by now, well, then now you know that by now. So there you go. Problem solved. And yeah, we're not going to do any more ads and stuff. Hopefully, I don't want to do any more of that. So thank you guys for popping in. Thank you, Souls. Thank you, everyone watching. This is ETERSPIRE, the stupidest, best game I've played in a long time. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd. And you guys, take care.